96 as these drivers attempt to qualify for tonight's Hanson sign feature. The driver change in the 25. It is Eugene Weigel behind the wheel of the 25. Green flag and something Squire can't race. Revving him up on a turn number 4. We're going racing. Sandy Livingston Jr., Frank Dick, and Eugene Weigel. Am I correct? That is 75. That car has been renumbered to a loaner from Bob Cook. Once again, Weigel in the 75, the car that's normally 28, driven by Bob Cook. And Frank Dick looking for the lead on the inside in car number 10, but Sandy Livingston Jr. holds him off in the 12. The rookie, Sandy Livingston Jr., is your leader on turn number 4. A veteran driver, Frank Dick, right on his rear bumper in the Chatham Rug Cleaners Amsoil machine. Eugene Weigel in third. Dan Chapman now has moved up to fourth on the inside of Dave Harrison. Chapman now locks down the fourth position, and Harrison drops back to fifth, now being challenged by Bob Boucher in the 78. Rookie Sandy Livingston Jr. out of Nova Scotia, your race leader. Down the back straightaway, Frank Dick in second in the 10. Eugene Weigel having a strong run, and Bob Cook's car up in third. Now starting to challenge Frank Dick for second position. Halfway flags are up this time on. We're 5 complete and 5 to go. 5 down, 5 to go. Sandy Livingston Jr., your leader. Jim Tay's way off the pace in the 41. That car not extremely competitive tonight as Sandy Livingston Jr. leads them one more time. These cars attempting to qualify for tonight's Hanson Signs feature later in the program. And Sandy Livingston Jr. now trying to stretch on the lead as the popsicle sticks come up. We're 8 completed, 2 to go. 8 down, 2 to go. Sandy Livingston Jr., your leader, looking for the white flag next time by. Frank Dick in second. Eugene Weigel struggling to hold on to third as Chapman challenges on the outside of the 27. White flag down, 1 more lap to go. Final time down the back straightaway. Weigel struggling to hold on to third. Chapman has the spot into turn 3. Checkered flag. It's going to be for Sandy Livingston Jr. Frank Dick for second. Chapman will come home to third. Weigel settles for fourth, and Blaston Bob Boucher works his way up to fifth. Goes into the record books as the winner of round number 1 this evening. Let's have a good hand for him all the way from Nova Scotia. Former karting driver in the Denny's Towing and Taxi Gauguin Lawn Care Chevrolet. He takes his honor lap around the speedway. And if you are home watching TSN this afternoon and watching the Southern 500, please do not tell me who won. One more time in Victor Lane, Sandy Livingston Jr. Let's have a good hand for him. The Nova Scotia area drivers, we go to qualifier number 2. Now, one more time, tighten up the field as Potter makes up ground, joins the tail end, and we'll cut them loose next time on a turn number 4. The outside of the front row, couple of hot shots in row number 2. Azor Gallant on the inside, Gilles Legier on the outside. The quickest of the quick in the straight stock division. They'll rev them up to the 3-4 turn. Green flag is up and down, and we're going racing. At Hughes, dangerously close to the wall through the 1-2 turn as they go 3 wide. And stretch the road now down the back straight. We see the 3-4 turn. Gilles Legier gets it loose in the 95, turns that forward automobile around, and Charlie Lewis continues to lead. Gilles Legier in the 95.5, trying to make up ground. Got a long way to go and a short time to get there. The 43 of Matthews a little loose through the 3-4 turn area. Quinlan now on the move in the 9. Quinlan looks to the outside of Matt Hughes. Hughes fighting an ill-handling car this evening. As Gilles Legier about a half track behind the leaders. And Azor Gallant looks to the outside of your leader. Charlie Lewis shows the way. Gallant in second. Brian Quinlan up to third. Matt Hughes is fourth. Rookie Dan Oblinus is fifth. They pour the coals on down the back straightaway, and Azor Gallant giving some serious challenge to your leader, Charlie Lewis. And Azor Gallant takes over the top spot. Flags are up this time by. We're 5 complete. 5 to go. Azor Gallant, your race leader through the 3-4 turn. 5-car-length lead over second place, Charlie Lewis. Matt Hughes is up to third. Brian Quinlan to fourth. Dan Oblinus in fifth. And they freight train through the 1-2 turn area. Gallant now stretching out a wider margin of lead over the second place, Charlie Lewis. And out of turn number 4, your leader, Azor Gallant, in the 20. Double flags up this time around. We're 8 complete, 2 to go this time by. 8 down, 2 to go. Azor Gallant, your leader, trying to put some final points in the record book. On the final point night for 1996, white flag displayed. 1 more to go, 9 complete. Charlie Lewis in second. Matt Hughes trying to hold on to third. Brian Quinlan challenging, looks to the outside this time by. Oblinus looking for room in fifth in the 59 car. The checkered flag will be displayed this time. Chiniak's Azor Gallant takes it home to CC Lounge Chevrolet. Charlie Lewis for second. Matt Hughes is going to make it for third. Quinlan up to fourth. And Dan Oblinus caps out the top 5. Legier still trying to make up ground, but just didn't have enough time to put it together to contest for the lead. Because the 95 has been strong all season long, but certainly no stronger than the 20 approaching the start-finish line. Let's have a good hand for him. Your heat winner, Azor Gallant. The Chiniak Metro Francis Plumbing and Heating, Pizza Delight, CC Lounge Chevrolet. So Gallant and Sandy Livingston Jr. split the wins in the street stock division, as these cars attempt to qualify for tonight's Hanson Signs feature later in the program. And we'll go at it late model sportsman style momentarily, the Budweiser division making their appearance on the track. And Gallant picking up some valuable points in the Riverview Save Easy Street Stock division. Flag is down this time by. Josh Goslin, your race leader on the inside, trying to hold off the 31 of Keith Lewis. Lewis gets a little loose, makes contact with the 91, but Lewis pulls the lead down the back straightaway. Keith Abador on the move in the 7. Out of turn number 4, Keith Lewis, your race leader. That's right, I was in one. In the 7, the Bob Charters Ranch Oldsmobile shows the way. Dan Burke in the second spot. Keith Lewis back to third. The battle is for fourth. Elsie Beeman on the inside. Josh Goslin on the outside. And Beeman puts Goslin away. Dan Burke Burke up front showing the way. Keith Lewis is in third. The halfway flags are up this time on turn number 4, Babineau. Your leader at the halfway mark, 5 complete, 5 to go. Dan Burke up to challenge for that lead in the 15 car. Keith Lewis in third, battling with Elsie Beeman in fourth. Beeman now looks to the inside, makes the rush up to steal third from Keith Lewis, and then Beeman gets the spot out of turn number 4. Guy Babineau, your race leader. Dan Burke in the second spot. Elsie Beeman way back from solidly in third. Keith Lewis is fourth. There are actually 3 races going on in the Speedway. 1 between Babineau and Burke, the second between Beeman and Lewis, and the third between Goslin and Chris Brine in the 90. 2 to go this time by. We're 8 complete. 2 to go this time around. Guy Babineau, your leader, and looks like he is strong enough to take this one home. The right flag at turn number 4, Guy Babineau in the Oldsmobile, number 7, your leader. The Chevrolet of Dan Burke in second. And Elsie Beeman third in the Chevrolet. Final time through the 3-4 turn, and qualifier number 1, the Budweiser division, will go to Guy Babineau. Babineau takes it home with Dan Burke in second. Elsie Beeman will steam home to third, while Keith Lewis, in his rookie season, comes home fourth, Chris Brine to fifth, and Josh Goslin rounds out the field in 6th position. So your race winner in the 7. Qualifier number 2 forming up in the garage area. I'd like to remind all the Pee Wee fans that the Eastern Sports Pee Wee fan draw this afternoon will be twofold. We will be drawing for the winner of the season bicycle, and we have a certificate here in the tower for that. And we'll also be drawing for a regular Pee Wee fan who will receive a trip around the track with their favorite driver, get their picture taken by Sharon from Gary Ward Photography, and of course a beautiful trophy from Eastern Sports. So if you're a Pee Wee fan this afternoon, be sure to fill out the official ballot from your program, drop it in the white ballot box right down by the starter stand. We're going to be drawing that a little later in the program. Guy Babineau takes his line lap around the Speedway, returning to the start-finish line. Let's hear it for him one more time. Veteran campaigner of Salisbury in the orange crate on the point. Green flag is up, 10-lap qualifier to turn 4. We're going racing. Your early race leader in the 78, Paul Lewis in second. The battle is for third. Dan Duke on the inside, and the 02 of Lloyd Garnett on the outside. Your race leader trying to stretch out a lead over veteran campaigner and second place holder Paul Lewis. Lloyd Garnett in the 4th, number 02 in 3rd. Dan Duke is 4th, Bryden 5th, and McLean caps out the 6th spot in the field. Once again, these cars attempted to qualify for tonight's Hanson Signs feature later in the program. Paul, the 2nd generation driver out of Salisbury, your race leader. Paul Lewis in 2nd, Spurt Garnett in 3rd. Budweiser division competing for the 1996 driving title. Halfway flags are up this time by. Out of turn number 4, 5 complete, 5 to go this time by. Upon solidly in first. The battle is for second between Paul Lewis in the 62. The 02 of Lloyd Garnett looks to the outside. Lewis closes the door down the front straightaway. Looks like he may be out hauling him on the straights. Garnett moves up some in the turns. And Dan Duke trying to hold on to his 4th place position. in a battle with Norm Dryden and Bill McLean. Adam Baum having it his way at the front of the pack. 2 to go this time. We're 8 complete. 2 to go. Flag is down, 9 complete, 1 to go. 9 down, 1 to go. Down the back straightaway for the final time, Adam Pond. Trying to put this one in the bank, pick up some points. Checkered flag. Pond takes it home. Lewis coming home for second. Smart Garnet is third. Dan Duke fourth. Bill McLean in fifth. It's also sponsored by ABC Auto Sales and Moncton Chrysler Dodge. Takes his on and up around the Speedway. Second generation driver and younger member of the Pond Racing team. Qualifier number 3 making their way out of the garage area. And this will be the quickest of the quick. The high points averages the top point getters in the division. Let's have a good hand for him. He has the helmet off. He can hear you. Adam Pond in the 78. Your race winner. The Dirt Diggers Budweiser. ABC on that momentarily here in the tower. I should have that for you. The completion of this event. The flag is up. Terry on the front. We're going racing. China snaps the early lead in the 6 car. Ken McKenzie right on his rear bumper. McKenzie trying to keep Oblinus behind him, trying to make up those 20 points and win the championship 2 years in a row. Pond falling off the pace of the Moncton Auto Auction, number 87. He heads back for the garage area. Terry Charters, your race leader. Ken McKenzie in second. Point leader Dave Oblinus in third. Nicholson in fourth. The 55 of Dave Mullins trails the field, but Terry Charters has it his way out in front. Charters, your race leader. Ken McKenzie in second. Dave Oblinus is third. Halfway flags displayed this time around. We're in our 5 complete. 5 to go. Charters having it his way up in front. Ken McKenzie in second. Oblinus is third. The popsicle sticks are up this time around. We're 8 complete in this third qualifier and 2 to go. The right flag displayed this time by Charters, your leader at the stripe. I guess I don't have to tell you to cheer for him. At least the Charters clan down here all excited about this. Terry Charters taking home the win in the 6th. Ripley's Auto Sales Pontiac. He'll take his honor lap around the speedway. We're going to reach way down the drum here and drop. Looks like an orange ticket.
469 3663.
So some lucky winner who purchased a Salisbury Lines 50-50 ticket is going to go home tonight with $198. And they tell me the total has changed to 200. Let's have a good hand one more time for Terry Charters in the 6th, your race winner. If you have your Salisbury Lines 50-50 tickets, and that ticket is orange, you can have Dave Harrison inside row 2, Eugene Weigel outside, Jim Tays in the 41, Dan Chapman in the 27, Bob Lucia in the 78, out of turn 4 for a 10 quick lap for Going Racing. Frank Dick snaps the early lead. Eugene Weigel in second, and Harrison is on the move in the double sixes down the back straightaway. Sandy Livingston Jr. fights his way back up into third, and Dan Chapman in the 27 is on the move. Dick out of Napa, and your race leader, Eugene Weigel in second, Sandy Livingston Jr. in third. Down the back straightaway, the Pontiac is percolating for Frank Dick in the 10, your race leader. Eugene Weigel in second, Sandy Livingston Jr. is third. Harrison now trying to move up to the third position. He's currently in fourth in the Archer & Archer Radiator Machine number 66. Are up. 5 complete, 5 to go. Frank Dick, your race leader. Eugene Weigel in second in the 75. The 12 of Sandy Livingston Jr. is third. And once again, they freight train down the back straightaway through the 3-4 turn. Frank Dick, your leader. The Chatham Rod Cleaners automobile. Boucher now has worked his way into second spot in the 78. And Sandy Livingston Jr. takes a spin out of turn number 2 as the field goes by. He refires the 12. 2 to go this time by. 8 complete, 2 to go. Sandy Livingston Jr. tire down on the right front of the Gauguin lawn care machine. Looks like he may be headed back to the garage here. He'll pull to the safety of the infield. And Frank Dick now getting some serious challenge from Bob Boucher. Boucher in the number 78 Chevrolet going to steal it away from Frank Dick after Dick led most of the event. Blasted Bob Boucher making an exciting finish here out of turn number 4. Checkered flag takes it home. Frank Dick will settle for second, Weigel for third, Dan Chapman for fourth, and Jim Tays caps out the top 5. And Boucher worked his way up from the back of the pack all race long, snuck it away from Frank Dick with a couple of laps to go. Super exciting racing action here in the street stock division. And Gerald King out of Moncton was our lucky winner tonight. He had ticket number 469, 3663. And he was the lucky winner of $200. And we thank Gerald and all you folks who participated in the Salisbury Lines 50-50 draw. All proceeds from the 50-50 draw go to the fine volunteer work of the Salisbury Lions Club, and no funds are retained by the Speedway. So Bob Boucher takes his honor lap around the Speedway. The Atlantic Compressed Air, Haywood Auto Body Machine. So Boucher, his first win on the night. Let's have a good hand for him. Blastin', Bob Boucher, your race winner. Semi-final number 2, lining up on the front straight, we have Charge and Charlie Lewis on the point in the 2. The quick 5 of Steve Potter outside the front row. Inside, row number 3, Matt Hughes in the 43. Outside in the 20, Azor Gallant. He's at Speedway. Lewis on the point, Potter outside the front row. 10 laps, semi-final, street stock coming at you to turn number 4. Tom Bannister, would you come to the tower, please? Tom Bannister to the tower, please. Charlie Lewis on the inside. Steve Potter on the outside. Tight back at the front. Matt Hughes and Azor Gallant, those 4 all involved in a tight battle. The battle is for second. Matt Hughes on the inside, Potter on the outside. Dan Ablinas and Azor Gallant right there in the thick of things as well. Hughes and Potter come together into turn number 3. Both cars still running, but Azor Gallant took the brunt of that. He may have made contact, or something sharp may have come off the car. And Azor Gallant in the 20 will cripple that automobile back to the garage area. Tough break for the Shediac area driver who won an opening round competition. So as Gallant heads back to the garage area, Charge and Charlie Lewis will fly in the lead with Matt Hughes in second, Steve Potter in third. Dan Ablinas now up to 4th. Quinlan in the 9 is 5th. And Ablinas takes a hard one off the turn 1 wall. Caution will be out on the Speedway. A tough break for the rookie driver of car number 59. As he took a hard lick. It didn't look like he may have contacted anyone, but the 59 car right to the wall. He's okay over there. Let's give him a warm round of applause. Let him know we care about him. So the young driver from the Salisbury area took a hard lick over there in turn number 1, tough break, and he got his bell rung. So it looks like the Taylor auto body hook and the cleanup crew will have to go out and take care of that debris. We have a brown Cadillac at the Salisbury side entrance with your headlights on. If you own a brown Cadillac, and I would guess the field for the ownership. Looking for someone with a program. Who bought a program tonight? Right up here, eh? This lady has a program, and she is busily looking through the program to find this week's featured driver. And that's not the question I'm going to ask. I'm going to ask if you want to find out the results of racing here every week. 6 complete and 4 to go. Charge and Charlie Lewis on the point and on the gas out of turn number 4. Lewis on the inside, Matt Hughes on the outside, and Lewis about to lose that advantage down the back straightaway as Matt Hughes has the pedal to the metal. Up on the quick 5 will seriously distort the aerodynamics of that automobile. And Steve Potter undone it, carries on. Raised hood and all, we're going to try to finish it. Charlie Lewis, your race leader. 2 to go this time by 8 complete. 2 to go. White flag this time by Charging Charlie Lewis in first. Brian Quillen is second. Azor Gallant making his way back into the garage area. Azor's down there. Gallant is a couple of laps in arrears. Now Quinlan looks to the outside. Hooks the bumper on the 20. And out of turn number 4, for the final time, Charlie Lewis takes it home. Quinlan for second. Joe Legere in third. Matt Hughes is fourth. And I believe Potter will come home in fifth. I believe the 20 car was a couple of laps in arrears after that flat tire relegated him to the garage area a little earlier. Once again, undone it. Steve Potter in the 5. Sergeant Charlie Lewis. Malale's Auto Sales, Speedy Muffler, Salisbury Tanning Salon Machine, also sponsored by Dunnett Brothers Plumbing and Heating. He takes his on and lap around the Speedway. If you are visiting the Speedway for the first time, on behalf of Pat and Shelley Rogers, we'd like to make you welcome here to the Speedway. Hope you enjoy your stay. I'd like to invite you back again tomorrow afternoon. The Crunch Bunch returns to Riverglade Speedway tomorrow. 200 lap enduro for the straight stock division and a $1,000 to win Demolition Derby final. All starts tomorrow at 2 p.m. right here at the toughest track in the Maritimes, the Oval of Excitement, Riverglade Speedway. Well, Charlie Lewis, after his honor lap, returns to the start-finish line. Let's give him a warm round of applause one more time for the semi-final round. This is just first semi. First of 2 semis there, Lewis's little boy Keith on the point. Green flag is up. 10 laps to go out of turn number 4. We're going racing. In the 50 is Dan Duke. Down the back straightaway, Bill McLean in second. Dave Mullins is third. It's a three-way battle for the lead in turn number 4. Dan Duke in the 50, trying to stretch out a car length over second place, Bill McLean. McLean is on the prowl in the 40. Ron Bond in the 4th position. The battle for 5th between Keith Lewis and the 51 of Norm Dryden. Dryden puts Lewis away. Flags being displayed by Steiner. Ken Brace out of turn number 4. 5 complete. 5 to go. It's a 4-way battle as Don Pond moves up, looks to the outside of Dave Mullins. McLean now challenging right on the rear bumper of Dan Duke with 2 to go this time by. 8 complete. 2 to go. Semi-final round. Budweiser in division. McLean looking for some more of those points in the 40 car. Luke Curley third in points. McLean is fourth. He'd like to turn that around. A 50-point deficit between the two. Checkered flag this time on turn number 4. Dan Duke brings it home. McLean settles for second. Mullins in third. Pond is fourth. Dryden caps out the top 5. And a strong run by Doug White in the 92 to 6 with that wreck-damaged automobile. Dan Duke in the 50, the Norm's Pizza Machine. Let's have a good hand for him out of Lakeville. Dan Duke in the 50, your race winner. He's sponsored by Maritime Engine Technology, Steel Mart, Hillcrest Towing and Recovery, Dave's Auto Works, and Norm's Pizza, some of the sponsors in that fine automobile. The number 50 Oldsmobile on his honor lap around the Speedway. Started off in the mini stock division back almost 20 years ago and moved up to the late model sportsman division a number of years back, taking over from his brother Jim, who went to Ontario. And Dan Duke in victory lane tonight in the 50. Well, let's let him know you care as he comes to the start-finish line. Dan Duke in the 50, your race winner. Second semi-final, Budweiser late model sportsman division. Keith Abido on the point and on the dash. At turn number 4, we're going racing. Trying to make it 2 in a row with Danforth right on his rear bumper. Elsie even in third. Keith Abido trying to become the first driver tonight to take 2 checkered flags. Danforth and Gabe Abido trying to run away from the field. The battle is for third. Adam Pond has it. Elsie Demon and Lloyd Garnett want it. Ken McKenzie trying to get some positions between him and point leader Dave Oblinas. Flags are up for 5 complete. 5 to go this time by. Popsicle sticks are up this time by Keith Abido with 2 to go. Danforth in second spot. Adam Pond in third. Smurf Garnett is fourth. Ken McKenzie is fifth. White flag this time by. 9 complete. 1 to go. Guy Babineau becomes the first driver tonight to take home 2 checkered flags. In the Bob Charter zone, number 7, out of Guy Babineau. Shelley Rogers to the tower, please. Shelley Rogers to the tower, please. Out of turn number 4, here come the street stock. Cars coming together out of turn number 4, locked together and headed to the infield. Jim Tay spins the 41 back on the track, followed by Dave Harrison, and caution is out on the speedway. This is the slip and slide, rock'em sock'em, traveling sideways thrill show, the street stock division. And if you like this kind of action, you don't want to miss tomorrow afternoon, 2 o'clock start time, 200-lap endurance race for this division. The Riverview Save Easy Street Stocks go at it side by side, door handle to door handle. The Times transcript, 200-lap enduro tomorrow afternoon at 2 p.m. And the Crunch Bunch returns to Riverglade Speedway at the same time. $1,000 to win finale. That's tomorrow afternoon right here at the toughest track in the Maritimes, the Oval of Excitement, Riverglade Speedway. So the 12 car of Sandy Livingston Jr. is still hung up in the garage area. And we also lost the 52 automobile of Howard Lane, or Harold Lane rather, I stand corrected on that. Should get a green flag next time by Frank Dick out of Napan on the point. Havelock's Dave Harrison outside the front row. Out of Steve's Mountain, Eugene Weigel inside row number 2. Jim Tays out of Bloomfield Ridge outside the second row. 0 down, 20 to go. Henson Signs feature for the Riverview Save Easy Straight Stock Division. Green flag this time. Back straightaway. Frank Dick, your race leader. Eugene Weigel in second. Dave Harrison is third. The line is for fourth. Boucher on the inside. Days on the outside. The slip and slide, traveling sideways through show the straight stock division. Watch Weigel on the inside in the 75. Looks under Frank Dick in the pin. Eugene Weigel challenging for the lead. Looking for his first ever feature win. Eugene Weigel in the 75 automobile takes the lead down the back straightaway. Your race leader Bob Boucher now up to second. Boucher right on the rear bumper of Eugene Wiggle. Boucher picks his side, looks to the outside through the 3-4 turn. Out of turn number 4, Boucher has the lead by a bumper. But Wiggle has not given up on the inside. Wiggle fights back down the back straightaway. Eugene Wiggle into 75. Side by side, Chevrolet battle out of turn number 4. Second spot in turn number 2. And down the back straightaway, Wiggle back to third. Steve Potter in fourth. The battle for fifth. Frank Dick in the 10, the 20 of Azor Gallant. Boucher comes right to the wall this time. Final point night for 1996. And Boucher would like to take home that win. Halfway flags are up this time around. 10 complete, 10 to go. Boucher, your leader. Matthews in second. Wiggle is third. Boucher, your race leader. Matthews in second. Wiggle struggling to hold on to third as Azor Gallant has moved up to fourth with Steve Potter in fifth. Quinlan in the 9, having it his way as the 59, who was second in points, did not start the feature. So Quinlan unofficially should be your point champion at this juncture. Remaining, 15 complete, 5 to go. Gilles Legier with a heating problem on the number 95 automobile and is relegated motionless in the infield area. Watch the battle for third. Eugene Wiggle has the spot. The 20 of Azor Gallant trying to take it away. And Bob Boucher is your leader. Go signal being given by Steiner Ken Brace. Wiggle backing it down and trying to get righted again in the 75 car. Right flag is down, 1 lap to go. Boucher your leader, Matthews in second. The 20 of Azor Gallant is third. the checkered flag. Blasted. Bob Boucher takes it home. Matthews for second. Azor Gallant to third. Comes to the line, ladies and gentlemen, another career feature checkered. Notre Dame's Boston, Bob Boucher. If we have a representative from Hanson Signs, would you come to the start-finish line, please? Representative from Hanson Signs. We got a couple other gentlemen we want to get back into the garage area and have a couple of words to. Drove a strong race here, and of course our point champion unofficially, I believe, is Brian Quinlan. For this to happen, we're going to have a couple of words with Bob Boucher. Bob came to the line, he said, won this year again. I said, something like Ricky Rudd always wins at least one every season, so that's the way it's going to be for you, Bob.
Pretty much. I was waiting for this one. It had to come.
You tried certainly hard all year. You had some hard luck the first of the year, too.
Pretty much. I just got into Quinlan at the first of the year, and we got it together, though.
Way to go. Let's hear it one more time. Blasting Bob Boucher, your feature winner. We're going to cut a couple of words with Matt Hughes in the 43 as well, who came home in second. Our second place finisher, let's have a warm round of applause for our Matt Hughes in the 43. One of the big reasons I want to get Matt out here and talk to him, you took a hard lick early in the season off of turn 4. The crew put the car back together again, and you came right back at it again. Super, super job.
Well, I would have to give all the credit for that, for getting the car back on the track to my dad, because he's an excellent pit man, and he's always there when I need him. And this one's for you, Dad. Thanks.
Way to go. Let's hear it for our second place finisher once again, Matt Hughes. We're going to get a couple of words with our unofficial point champion. I'm sure that the tabulation will work out this way. Coming the line now out of Gallagher Ridge. Unofficially, the 1996 driving champion here in the straight stock division in the Trans-Tech MFM Industry Chevrolet. Gallagher Ridge's Brian Quinlan. I promise I won't call you Brian Gallagher tonight. I have made that mistake. I told him we were going to call him the Galloping Goat from Gallagher Ridge. That was it. Super job. We haven't tabulated all the points, but with the 59 out of it, I pretty much say that you are the point champion.
Thank you.
Man of very few words. Sure, make me work for it, Brian. Did a super job. Crew, car. You also had a lot of hard luck first in the season. Had a tough crash. Come back off of that, Brian.
Yes, I did.
He's really making me work for it. Let's hear it for your 1996 point champion on the Gallagher Ridge, Brian Quinlan, our third place finisher tonight. Scored a couple of major wins this year here at the Speedway, a couple of feature wins. Congratulations, Azor Gallant. Another solid run tonight.
Thanks.
Another man of few words. You're all making me earn my money tonight, aren't you?
Yeah, that's right. I can't talk too much, so you're going to earn your money.
Not a problem. We understand. Let's hear it for our third place finisher, the amazing Azor Gallant in the 20. We're going to get a couple of words with our second place point man, Dan will bring us just momentarily. He's headed to the garage area. While we're waiting for him, we're going to move up here, and we hope you got your Pee Wee fan ballot in, because we've got a certificate for an Eastern Sports bicycle for some lucky winner tonight. Tom, would you hold the mic for me? Just hold it to my lips. Hold it right there. Thank you, Tom. This is a certificate for one of our Pee Wee fans. As you know, Eastern Sports every year provide our Pee Wee fans with a bicycle. We don't have the bicycle here, but we have a piece of paper which is worth a bicycle. And it's a congratulations to the Pee Wee fan season winner of our 20-inch bicycle. And they tell me that they're so popular at Eastern Sports, they're currently out of stock. So this certificate will get you one. And we're going to get Tom Bannister to reach down on our drum here tonight and draw one up. And or was leading, I guess, in the Enduro. And they did a super job all season long, but you had a tough break over there in turn number 1. What happened?
I guess you can just say it's just racing.
Okay, obviously you had some help. Is that what I'm hearing? Okay. How bad's the damage? Can you get it fixed for tomorrow?
No, you won't see the car tomorrow.
She's had the bun, eh?
She's done.
Yeah, buy a ride, borrow a ride, beg a ride?
Oh, I'm gonna try.
Okay. Let's have a good half. Our second place point man for 1996 in his rookie season, Dan of Linus.
Like the lighting, like at just like this, the freaking lighting, like the camera goes blurry, there's nothing I can do about it.
I should put the lights on.
The lights wouldn't help this anyway. The cameras, I don't know why, but at a certain time of the night there, it's all blurred out.
Second generation driver Keith Lewis on the point, and the lights come on as they approach the 1-2 turn area. Remember, when they come out of turn number 4, let them know you appreciate them by flicking your bic, waving your handkerchief, waving your hat or your checkered flag, and let them know you care about them.
I don't know if my lighter will stay on. I don't know if I'll stay on.
Gary Strobe Light Ward. Let's hear it for them, ladies and gentlemen. Late model sportsman drivers, we salute you.
Stay on, you runners stay the way.
25 green flag laps coming at you. The 1996 driving title is on the line. Rookie campaigner Keith Lewis on the point. Veteran Guy Babineau outside the front row. Green flag is up from starter Ken Brace. We're going racing. the early lead down the back straightaway. Your leader on lap number 1, Guy Babineau in the 7. Keep your eyes on the defending point champion, Ken McKenzie, in the 85, and the current point leader, Dave Obelinas, in the 48. Tried to run away and hide, has a 10-car length lead over second place Adam Bond. In third, L.C. Beeman doing battle with the 0-2 of Lloyd Burke Garnett. Turn number 2, the left wheel off that automobile, Josh Goslin in the Chevrolet number 91 in trouble, and caution is out on the speedway. Roughly 10 down. We'll get an official count for you momentarily. So caution out on the speedway, and Guy Babineau sure didn't want to see a caution flag. He had a several car length lead over the field. Adam Pond in the second spot as well, trying to streak away. So now the field will be tightened up.
Johnny got down, man.
15 to go as the 91 of Josh Goslin heads back to the garage area on the Taylor Auto Body Hook. The cleanup crew having completed their duties over in turn number 2. And once again, mechanics races coming up following this event. For each division, the street stock should be all ready to run as soon as this is over. And then the sportsman drivers will go at it. Complete, 16 to go. Guy Babineau, your race leader. Adam Pond outside the front row. And the 1996 Budweiser Late Model Sportsman Division title is on the line here this evening. Out of turn number 4, green flag is up. Babineau's on the gas for the winner's lead. Looks like Babineau might have got a little wide. Adam Pond trying to correct. And out of Paul now, the leader, Bill McLean in second. Domino trying to get the spot back out of turn number 4. Cars mix it up over in the 1-2 turn area, and you will note the 85 of Ken McKenzie and the 48 of Dave Oblinus got through that unscathed. Chris Bryan involved in the 90, so is the 51 of Norm Dryden, the 62 of Paul Lewis, and the 87 of Don Pond. So is LZ Beeman tore up in the 14 car, and the 92 of Doug White barely got screeched to a halt. So we'll try this all over again one more time. It's a rough night in Jericho, the final point race of 1996. So Lewis looking relatively unscathed as well. He'll turn the 62 around and try it all over again. LZ Beeman in serious trouble over there as he puts the left rear tire in the back. Not a good sign, not conducive to proper handling. Ambulance crew out to check to make sure everything's okay over there.
Oh, I guess he tore it up.
11 complete, 14 to go. So Ken Bray says we'll take you around one more time, then cut them loose out of turn number 4. 11 complete, 14 to go. The final sportsman feature for 1996. Henson Science Trophy on the line, and the driving title, the Budweiser Trophy as well. Now we've got a gift certificate here from the good folks at Mac Tools for the mechanics race. So we appreciate Mac Tools being on board this year as a corporate sponsor. Tighten them up and cut them loose. Adam Paul on the point, Bill McLean outside. Green flag is up and down, and we're going racing. The 50 of Dan Duke, but he gets by without touching any other cars. So the 02 of Lloyd Garnett and the 7 of Guy Babineau take a spin in the 3-4 turn. Not sure what precipitated it. So Babineau retires to the garage area, at least temporarily, so if he does come back, he'll have to start from the rear for his visit to the garage area. Adam Pond, your leader, Bill McLean in second. The top 2 point getters in the second row, McKenzie on the inside, Oblinus on the outside. race, and the green flag is up and down. And one more time, we're going racing. For that lead position, Adam Bond in the 78 automobile is your leader. Ken McKenzie in second takes the second spot away for the 40 of Bill McLean. The halfway flags are up this time around. White takes it around in the 92. The 31 of Keith Lewis involved, and White gets fired up. Headed out again, having handling problems after that altercation with the wall. Adam Bond, your race leader, looking for his first feature checkered here at River Lake Speedway, 1996. Contest for the lead position between Adam Bond, Ken McKenzie, the 48 of Dave Linas, and Bill McLean in the 40. Roy Garnett pulling to the safety of the infield area. And Garnett refires the 02. The Fundy Energy automobile could be headed to the garage area. Adam Bond slides into turn number 4. Making his way back out of the garage area. Adam Bond leads one more time on turn number 4. Ken McKenzie in second. Dave Linas is third. This time at 2 to go. 23 now, 2 to go. This time by Adam Bond, your leader. The defending champion McKenzie in second, going for the lead. This time to the 3-4 turn area. Dave Linas looks to the inside. The right flag is down. It's not over till it's over. Final time down the back straightaway. Side battle to the 3-4 turn, checkered flag. It's going to be Adam Bond. just waiting on official word from upstairs as far as the point battle goes. We're pretty sure what happened, but we just want to make sure. Ladies and gentlemen, your feature winner, second generation driver out of pond in the 78. Gary Ward on hand to take the official pictures. We'll get a couple of words with Adam just momentarily. Bob, you had your hands full, the 85 and the 48 full in your rear barrel.
Yeah, they ran me clean, which I appreciate. They weren't bumping and grinding. They're running for points, and I didn't want to hold them up, but we're running out front and use the track and go from there.
Like you told me before, the best groove is when you're out in front, right?
Yeah, that's the fastest way around when you're out front.
You got crossed up a little with Guy. Guy came wide and looked like, from my vantage point, that's the way you saw it.
Oh, it's just hard racing. I mean, everybody wants to win one, and everybody wants to race hard, so I guess that's what happened.
Let's hear one more time your feature winner here. Don't forget we have mechanics races coming up. Okay, we got an official. We're going to get a couple of words with our second and third place finisher. First of all, Ken, I don't have an audit from upstairs yet, so I'm not sure how this finished up. Ken, you drove a super race, did everything you could do by staying ahead of the 48 car. Nothing more you could do to gain any points.
It's just for fun, ain't it?
That's what I understood. Nothing serious with this, right?
Not a thing, no. It's a lot of fun. If I don't get a chance to thank everybody, I'd like to thank them for 10 years of fun. We're just going to play with it next year. We're not going to run every week. And a lot of nice people here, and much appreciated. Them who don't like us, I'm sorry, but we were here. We had a lot of fun. I hope we entertained you. Thank you.
Thank you, Ken McKay. That's a good hand for him. The defending point champion. You want to get one more word in?
I told Davey last year he wanted to come up with us, and like, he's good. He's got a talent. He got in, not this car, the old car in Douglastown, my old car, run it faster than I did, and he comes in, he says, I don't know how you steer it. I said, what do you mean? He said, it's stiff. So we popped the hood, and he run it quicker than I did with no power steering belt on it. Like the kid, he can drive. I told him, I told him last year, I said, Dave, I said, it's a long battle. There's a lot of cars. I said, but if you can finish 5th or better, am I not right, Dave? I said this. I said, that's consistency. That's what'll win races. Neither of these two cars here missed a lap this year as far as point nights. Not that I can remember. But I told Dave if he could finish 5th or better, I'd be the first one to shake his hand. Well, by God, I'll shake your hand.
Get a couple of words with Dad, Duke. While this is taking place, Dan, a hard-fought battle. We're really in the contested for the points championship, but you did a super job staying in the top 5 all year, Dan.
Well, we just kept on going and didn't really have enough to play with the boys here, but nevertheless, I had a very successful season. Very happy with the outcome. I'd like to thank all the fans that came every week, all my sponsors, and everybody here at the track. Thanks very much.
Thank you, and thanks for the Norm's Pizza.
No problem.
Okay, going to get a couple of words with our unofficial point champion here. I'd really like to wait for the official audit. One of your sponsors here from Victory Lane Racing Apparel as well, Dave. Done a super job. No question about that. It's not common you see a rookie in Victory Lane with a point championship, Dave.
I don't know how we did it. It's like Kenny said, it's just consistency. We worked on the car all the time and made sure everything was right, and we never had a problem. My engine was flawless all year. My crew, they worked just hours on this thing, and it paid off. I've got to thank Kenny. We had an awesome run there, and I had a blast running them all year. It was fun.
The super job tonight certainly entertained the fans there at feature time. No question about that, Dave.
Well, we knew going in the feature we were 15 or 16 points behind or ahead of Kenny, and 17. And we knew if he had won the race, we knew we had to finish right behind him. So I said, we were just going to stick to his bumper this race, and that's what I did.
Way to go. Let's hear one more time for Dave Ovlinas, rookie campaign out of Boundary Creek. And we're going to go mechanic racing here momentarily. Flag is down, mechanics race is underway. Ray Tolton in the 2, your race leader. The 95 automobile in second spot. They go 3 wide through the 3-4 turn area. The 20 automobile off the pace. Tolton in the 2, your race leader. To stretch it out as these pit crew members take to the track here. Car number 2, normally driven by Charlie Lewis, is your leader. Ray Tolton behind the wheel of that automobile. Halfway flags are up this time around. 5 complete, 5 to go. The 2 car trying to put a lap on the 5 and the 75. Being held up in the 95 automobile. Pulling up on the rear bumper, the 10 of Chris Sickles looks to the outside as Tolton continues to lead in the 2. Once again, car number 2, Ray Tolton, your race leader. Chris Sickles is second in the 10. And the 95 automobile is in 3rd position. We don't have a driver name on him. Sticks are up. We're 8 complete and 2 to go. 8 down, 2 to go this time by. Tolton and Sickles, your top 2 cars out of turn number 4. White flag, 1 lap remaining. Tolton in the 2, your race leader. Chris Sickles now challenging on the outside. The 95 tags the wall in turn number 2. Checkered flag down this time by. Tolton takes it home in the 2. Chris Sickles for second. Troy Allen third in the 9. So Ray Tolton and Charlie Lewis is number 2, your race winner. Let's hear it for him as he comes to the line. The Malalais Auto Sales, Dunnett Brothers Plumbing and Heating Automobile. One more race coming up on the program. The mechanics of the late model sportsman cars will take to the track next. 95, which is normally driven by Gilles Legier, got hung up on the wall in turn number 2. He'll have some assistance from the Taylor Auto Body hook. And your race winner, Ray Toden, in the 2, heads back the line. Let's hear it for him. Your mechanics race winner, Ray Toden, in the 2. And I trust I am pronouncing his name right. I apologize if I am not. Our chief scorer in the garage area, having a happy day, just became a grandmother a couple of hours ago, I understand, Angie, somewhere about there. So and we do not have a complete driver's list for you, unfortunately, because some of these cars arrived late. Complete at start time. But we'll do our best to make sure we get you at least the name of the winner. Chief on that automobile. I'm not sure who's in the 91. Walter Allen driving car number 92. Lap event for the late model sportsman mechanics. Green flag is up, and we're going to take them around one more time. Tighten up the field, try it all over again. So we should get a green flag at this time. Caution is staying out. We're going to shut them down and have a couple of words with them and let them know that it has to be a tight field for a start. So Dan Goslin driving car number 91, Mike Waddell in the 55, Walter Allen in the 92, and we still don't have a driver name on the 31 or the 6. Gary Lewis in the 31, and Todd Wilkins in the 6. Green flag is up and down, and we're going racing. Gary Lewis, your race leader in the 31. Mike Waddell in second spot. Todd Wilkins in third. In the 6, Dan Goslin in the 91 is fourth. And Walter Allen rounds out the field. Gary Lewis, your race leader after lap number 1. And Lewis spins out in turn number 1, takes the 31 for a ride. And Waddell gets by in the 55. So Lewis rights the 31, Waddell stays the leader, and Lewis will have to play catch up in the 31. Mike Waddell, your race leader. Todd Wilkins is second in the 6, Dan Goslin third, with Walter Allen now up to fourth, as Gary Lewis plays catch up in the 31. brings up this time on a turn number 4 your race leader, Mike Waddell, in the 55. 5 complete, 5 to go this time by. Down as Mike Waddell crosses the stripe this time, and 4 to go. 6 down, 4 to go. Terry Charner's car number 6, driven by Todd Wilkins, is in second. Dan Goslin is third. Walter Allen fourth, and the 31 of Gary Lewis is fifth. 3 to go this time by. We're 7 complete, 3 to go. Mike Waddell, your race leader. This time on a turn number 4, 8 complete, 2 to go. The white flag this time on a turn number 4, Mike Waddell in the 55 automobile with 1 more lap to go. We're 9 complete, 1 to go. Todd Wilkins now up to second in the 6. Dan Goslin in third, Walter Allen and Gary Lewis in the back of the field. And for the final time through the 3-4 turn, crew chief Mike Waddell will take the checkered flag this time by. So Mike Waddell comes home to win. Todd Wilkins is in second. Dan Goslin will bring the 91 home to third. It looks like Gary Lewis in fourth, and Walter Allen completes the distance in 5th position. Tomorrow afternoon here at the Speedway, 2 o'clock start time, the Times Transcript 200-lap endurance race and demolition derby. 2 o'clock start time for that event tomorrow afternoon. On behalf of Pat and Shelley Rogers and the entire staff of Riverglade Speedway, the Oval of Excitement, we bid you a good night and a safe journey home. So Mike Waddell takes his honor lap around the Speedway. Ready to walk around. Big fast. There's the little kid. You were the grandmother there. That's it for Mike Waddell, the crew chief of car number 55, your race winner in the Glenn's Tire Alignment automobile. So Mike Waddell will get his picture taken by our track photographer, Gary Ward. Receive all the accolades and a beautiful gift certificate from Mac Tools.